bad.
And okay, so this is the other thing that bothered me too, and I feel like HousePhone don't got it in them to fucking say this or whatever. But I took so much shit for the fact that one of my editors accidentally left some shit in the podcast that exposed HousePhone for having fucking hooked up with a trans woman or whatever. And then I see the clip of them chanting GPS or whatever, gay people shit, I believe is what it stands for, at HousePhone on stage at the live show. So I'm like, all right, so you guys were perfectly happy to use the HousePhone situation as an opportunity to make me look like I was a bad friend, even though you knew for a fact. And that was a moment on this podcast where I needed the team to actually have my back and acknowledge that I did not do anything with malice and that I had no intent to actually hurt HousePhone. But then you're going to take it upon yourself to basically call him gay in front of the whole fucking audience at a live show like that. To me, that just made it so unbelievably transparent that the shit that they were there. Yes, he was right there, and they're chanting this shit.
It's
like
Pride Month, and they trying to win over the gay fans.
I would go out on a limb and say there probably weren't too many gay people in the audience. All I'm saying is that
it was a lot of them.
You know, it's like that to me was just corny as fuck too. And I feel like HousePhone don't got it in them to necessarily say something about it.
So is this the live stream once again?
This was not even a live stream. It was like a live show.
Yeah, okay.
And they was yelling GPS?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I mean, it's kind of weird for me to even like bring this up as if HousePhone can't speak for himself. But to me, in that moment, it was just like, oh, okay, so you guys were perfectly happy to use that shit to try to make me look bad. But then meanwhile, at the same time,
he's embraced it.
You think the shit is funny as fuck and you're going to make jokes about it. Like nothing that I ever did put him on blast like that or I never tried to make him the butt of the joke or tried to make the shit into some funny shit.
Like I said, man, so he's embracing the fact that he did some gay shit, right?
HousePhone?
Yeah.
No, I think he would rather keep it on the...
But he was there, right?
He was there, but he probably didn't know that they were going to chant some shit making fun of him like that.
Who started the chat?
I mean, I think T-Rail. Nah, T-Rail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Come on, bro. He's embracing it. At this point, you didn't get on his ass. Yeah, get on his ass about it. Like, come on, bro. Like,
I feel
that's
like
what I said. Live your truth. Live your truth, and the motherfucker will never have to out you.
I just feel like if anybody had a problem here, and I hate to have to talk about this shit, but if anybody should have had a problem here and would have went on a slander fest, would have been HousePhone. You know what I'm saying? He had, to me, I mean, I'm not here to call who's legitimate, who's not. Personally, I don't give a fuck, bro, because we moving forward throughout this whole mixture. But if anybody had any room to say anything, it was HousePhone. And HousePhone did nothing.
Right.
HousePhone never said anything. HousePhone kept that shit pushing. So, you know, I give him his respect for that one on me. He could have went on a slander fest for months.
And because HousePhone is at least real about it, because the last time I had a conversation with him is like he's acknowledging that throughout his life, who did more to help him out in his career and put him on and put him in front of people and stuff like that than me. That's just reality. And the truth is that all those other guys could pretty much say that too. Not all of them, but some of them could definitely say that.
The motherfucker sent you 7 warning shots. You had your chance to hit Adam up. Not several warning shots. You had your chance to hit the man up and say, hey, bro, if my bitch finds out about this, I'm going to be in some shit. Like, I probably did do, you know what I mean? Whatever, however you curve it. Leave that shit alone. You get what I'm saying? Like, Adam, please don't.
No, but he did have that conversation with me where he told me. Yeah.
He knew that the shit was loaded up.
Well, that we did the interview.
Yeah.
And then the editor forgot, whatever. Trying to force me to relive all this. Last week's episode was like a fucking greatest hits episode from a TV show where they make you like fucking.
Like the reunion?
Yeah, like on The Simpsons where they like take a bunch of chunks out of like a bunch of other good episodes and then put it all back in another episode and make another episode out of it, because the truth is that like I felt like I was just repeating shit that I had already said multiple times on the podcast last week.
Yeah.
Which, you know, shout out to China Mac. He did what he could.
He did what he came for. And you know what I'm saying? It really was to clear up the shit though. I don't think he was trying to bash you, but it was like clear it up. He wanted you to take blame. No,
40 minutes.
This is the thing. He wanted you to say, yes, I was in the wrong for what I did.
Which I did.
And you know what I'm saying? And that was the bottom line.
Behind
with
it,
no buts.
no like, but you know.
But see, okay, this is the thing. People like to say, take accountability, or that's what he was saying after I just explained. I'm spending like 20 minutes explaining the whole situation, breaking down every last detail about it. And then it's like, oh, you're not taking accountability. No, I'm explaining the situation in full depth because it is a complicated situation that apparently he needed another explanation for. And it's like, then that's apparently not good enough, which is to me just bullshit, because that just means that you don't think that like the truth is enough. Like if I'm explaining and breaking down the whole shit and telling you everything that happened, and then it's like you're not taking accountability. No, within that explanation, I broke it down and said that I felt horrible about the way that it played out and I was sorry, yada, yada. It's just like, I don't know, that take accountability shit just seems like an excuse for people to not pay attention.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, with the HousePhone shit, live your truth. It's all I can say about it, because it's like, bro, I'm not even gonna go into depth. Live your truth, because I might say some fucked up shit. You get what I'm saying?
I want to say this even to them, because I know people are gonna try to twist this shit today. What we've just said, it's gonna be a whole bunch. It's gonna be a whole conundrum. I really don't either. But I look at it like this, homie. Hey, what's done is done. Increase the peace, man. Let's keep it moving. Let's all keep it. Let's get away from the bullshit.
Everybody,
because I'm personally tired of it, dog.
Same.
I'm tired of it. Like, when is it enough? Because I ain't said a motherfucking thing. I just keep the shit moving, man. Keep this shit pimping like I always known. I came from a one-man sport anyway. So when a nigga want to make a move, hey, man, that shit didn't hurt my feelings. I already expected.
You already know.
I already expected. I have to do that. That's my defense mechanism. I have to have that already up that, hey, man, not everybody gonna be around. Nigga, you been losing friends since kindergarten.
What?
Nigga thought he was gonna know a nigga forever till that nigga whole family got up and moved. Like, come on, bro.
Come on, man.
It's real shit,
You don't
man.
lose real friends.
You don't lose real ones,
You don't
bro.
lose real friends. Ain't amount of distance,
Like,
ain't
it's
amount
cool.
of time apart that could stop
ain't
a real
podcasting.
friend from being your real friend. Y'all cannot talk your real friend. My real friends, I might talk to every 3 weeks. You know what I'm
I would
saying?
never sit
the
there.
motherfuckers that come around you every day, they benefiting off of you. You gotta watch them more. The ones that's with you every day, it's like you have nothing else to do. You know what I'm saying? You're obviously it's something over here that's working for you. That's why you're my friend. You get what I'm saying? Let whatever brings you around every day go left. You're going.
And the truth is that what they're building is not gonna like succeed off of Diss and No Jumper. It's gonna have to succeed on its own merits. And I already see them dealing with a lot of the same exact shit that I had to deal with that was a little bit complicated from my end. I seen them arguing about who's pulling their weight and who's doing enough, et cetera, which is 100% stuff that we were having issues with over here. I seen them basically like, getting into it about, a lot of different stuff. I'm probably gonna get specific or anything. I see situations of just disrespect happening on there that people pointed out to me. And the reality is that like you got to focus on your own content. Like we're pumping out fucking crazy amounts of content out here. Yesterday was an amazing vibe in here. Me and Sharp just going back and forth doing shitloads of interviews and stuff. We had like 6-7 people did fucking interviews in here yesterday while we were all teaming up or shooting different shows that are about to launch on Snapchat and everything else. And I don't know. It's like I wish that we didn't even have to acknowledge it, because I would love for the winner and the loser of this shit to be judged by who's doing the most numbers or who's making the biggest dent in the culture. And meanwhile, we're getting talked about. I've heard somebody say that we're a sinking ship. Well, at the lowest point that No Jumper has been at, we did 20 million views on YouTube between the main channel and the Clips channel.
Go get some buckets, nigga. We about to get ready to draw this motherfucking water.
In that month,
Go get us some
20
buckets,
million.
nigga.
And all I'm saying is that we are not far away from getting back to the point where we have more views on this channel
that shit.
than while they were still here. So once that happens, I am not going to be shy about it, and I am going to acknowledge, we just hit 40 million, which I believe actually when we hit 40 million was a little bit inflated because my man Sharp did a Blueface and Krishan interview that absolutely gassed the fuck out of the numbers that month. The truth is that if we even hit like 30 million or something, which realistically we're probably going to do by the end of July, I mean, then you kind of have to look at it and say, how is it a fucking sinking ship when we just did more views than while we had all these other guys who are getting paid?
Niggas would hate to see a bad month here.
Yeah.
They would hate to see what a bad month
And I'm
looks like
only
here.
talking about views. I'm not talking about money, because
I'm
if
just
we
talking
get
about
into
views.
money, it's going to be bad. Nobody wants to have that fucking conversation with me because it's different. And I've been tempted to say that. Don't fucking compare me. Don't compare me when it comes to that shit.
Talking
because
shit.
you took my brother's cereal off the fucking shelf the other day. It do hit different.
It hits different when the Durkios had to come down. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, man. Yeah, because I can't fully just get on here and act all braggadocious and talk about how great life is for me. Because the truth is that I could very easily spend the next 10 years of my life hanging out in luxury hotels in France like I just did on that honeymoon, and I would rather be in here inhaling Sharp's fucking cool smoke and smelling your green lean than be posted up living the lap of luxury, and that's just where I'm at.
Talk your shit.
Hey, fuck
and
you.
shout
This shit
me
purple
out.
today.
Like I said, hey man, if it's gonna be a competition or that's what we're doing, then fuck it, let's go to war.
Yeah.
Let's get it. I'm tired of like the bullshit and like the because I don't step on anybody. I don't do
They
nothing
always
but
say the strength is in numbers, man.
Hey,
You
homie.
just said, listen, I bet you that it ain't no drama going on up here. I bet you don't nobody want to fight nobody. I bet you
Not at all.
everybody over here really got love for everybody.
Yeah.
That motherfucker scratch a nigga back if it need to be scratched. Not like that. No homo pause, all that shit. But at the end of the day, I bet you that this one of the smooth running buildings it throughout all the podcasting.
Oh, definitely.
Ain't no
issues up here.
I don't know what was going on, but just coming in after all the shit that was going on and me hearing the sloppiness that shit don't even go on.
I stayed
around
out
here
of
no more.
it, Bree, baby. I stayed far
You
away
like
from it.
me.
He
You
left
like
the group
me.
chat as soon as he could tell the shit was getting toxic. I gotta give it to you
bro.
on that.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
cool. I saw it coming a mile away. I'm like, I don't want to, because I don't want it to affect the relationship in office. You know what I'm saying? When you have to think about it, that group chat was like taking your work home.